video. I am your host, Arnold Lewis. Welcome to 2026. You are on the ATP network, man. Glad to have you guys on. Glad to have you guys tuning in. You know how we do it, man. We go live every single day, giving you everything overseas basketball, whether that be financial advice, how to get paid overseas, how to get overseas, just everything about the overseas life, man. It is my business. It is my joy. It is my love to just give y'all all the information about the life of overseas basketball. Everybody just shows y'all highlights. Everybody just shows y'all clips. Everybody talks about the same god dang thing all the time. Well, I try to give y'all a different spin on life by giving y'all the real on overseas basketball. With that being said, man, glad to have you guys on here today. I'm glad to have you guys tuning in. On this segment today, I got new content coming out. Starting tomorrow. Well, let's just talk about it. This is all a part of the wealth building journey, you know. Before I get into the new content, which is live game film where I am mic'd up and you can just watch. It's basically a recap of the game. It's basically like a vlog. It's not a vlog. It's like a recap of the game, but I'm going live. Not going live. What am I talking about? It's a recap of the game, and I'm pretty much mic'd up during the game. And just showing you like what we go through, what we talk about, what you hear. It's basically being mic'd up, but it's just a clipped up version of it from the overseas basketball perspective. I know you can go and watch, you know, the ball is, ball is life is in my era, so I'm so used to saying ball is life, but there's so much new content creators that are doing like this type of content, and I feel like it's just the wave. I wanted to do it last year when I was in Quimsa in Argentina. I really wanted to do it with that team for the sole purpose of the gym that they had. The gym that was in Argentina in Quimsa that I played with, the team name is Quimsa in Argentina. The gym that I played in was so great for shooting content because the lighting and the colors in the gym were perfect. It was just the contrast of the lighting and the colors of red and blue and how bright it was. It just made everything pop. And that's one thing that I really loved about that gym in Quimsa. So I wanted to shoot content there. I got a lot of clips where I was going live or being mic'd up, and I was doing a short one of those clips and stuff like that. But now I made I did what I wanted to do last year now. I created new content, first new video. What up, Mike? First new video drops tomorrow at 12 p.m. my time. What up, Courtney? I don't know what time is my time. It's a 4:37 my time in Uruguay. I don't know what time that is in Eastern time or what that time is in America, but in my time right now, I'm 2 hours ahead of the Eastern time. So I'm 2 hours ahead of Florida. So the video is 2:37 over there. Yeah, so you're 2 hours behind. So the video drops tomorrow at 12 p.m. It is my very first video of me going live. I keep saying me going live. All right, Jake. I keep saying me going live, but it's me mic'd up during the game. And this by far is probably one of the most physical games that I played in. And it was for no reason. The physicality in these games be so crazy. Like, you get a glimpse of what it's like playing like you probably don't get the glimpse of what it's like playing professional basketball, but you do. Yeah, 12 p.m. tomorrow it drops, my first one. I hope you guys like it, man. Make sure y'all comment, tell me what it's like. You know, it's a new, you know, in 2025, bro, you got to switch things up. You got to constantly be evolving. You got to constantly be growing and trying to change things up and switch things up. You know, I got the podcast where, you know, I interview guys and stuff like that all the time. However, I constantly want to be bringing new content and new information and just a new perspective. We talk about making money here all the time. Appreciate you, Mike, for subbing, man. I appreciate that. Make sure you check out all the videos, man. See, however, you too, Jake. You know your name not Courtney, but your name Jake. You got in there. But check out the video on this channel. I love see on this channel. This is where I'm trying. This is where wealth building takes its grassroots. There's so many different levels to it because of the person you're trying to be. See, they writing in Spanish. I don't know if you guys could read it. He said, "Eres un máquina." That's just a saying. You know, there's so many different levels to the wealth building aspect because you know what? Ain't nobody gonna do it for you. And you know what? People live, unfortunately, in the TikTok brain era. We are in the TikTok brain era. Now, what does that mean? Now, I am on TikTok. Y'all can follow me on TikTok as well, ATP Network. I give you guys more lifestyle of what, like, every day, day to day, of what I'm going through pretty much in TikTok. Of like, I show a lot of my teams. I show a lot of me working out with the team. I show me training with the team. I try to do a lot more like real life things that's going on my TikTok. Same name, ATP Network. Hey, this hire is back. I hope you talk to your mom. I hope you talk to your mom before getting on here. Y'all make sure Desire went and talked to her mom because she gets on here and she's not old enough. Appreciate you, Mike. But y'all go check out that. I give y'all more like behind the scenes of what's it's like being an overseas basketball player, just trying to build wealth. You know what I'm saying? And then here I give y'all, interviews with players being cut, players just going through the real life of overseas basketball, the mindset and stuff like that. Now I'm bringing a new content with just like, actual real gameplay. You know what I'm saying? Actual real gameplay. Or I'm there, you see us fighting, you hear us talking, you see just me yelling at my teammates and telling them, hey, what are you doing? What the hell are you doing? Didn't I tell you not to do that? So I'm very excited for it. I'm very excited for it because there's a point in time when you say you want to do something and then you actually go and do it. And you know what? No one's going to give you a pat on your back or tell you, hey, hoorah, go. Yet you have to be your own driving force because your mission and your purpose of what you're trying to do got to be strong and great. Mine is to create the best channel of overseas basketball, from my own perspective. And not because it's a comparison to someone else, but it's just a comparison of how great I can be. The growth of the channel is depending upon how I develop myself. Because the more I develop myself, for example, if I am a lazy, have a great day. If I'm a lazy person, I wouldn't have made this clip for y'all. I wouldn't have went and did all that because see, a lot of times people need money to do that. Hey man, I gotta have money to be able to go and get a camera and do this and do that. Well, your mission really ain't that big. Your drive really ain't that big because I've been doing social media for 3 years. I started in 2022 in February. We're going on 2020, so it's going on 4 years without a dime. But the excitement of creating the content to bring to the world gives me that drive because once you understand the purpose of what you're doing, you will understand that, money is just a byproduct. Money is just them unks be killing me. I'm officially an unk era. I'm an unk. I just turned 36 yesterday. I'm big unk now. I think it fits me well. I think unk status definitely fits me well because I actually am uncle and I have a lot of nieces and nephews. My brother has 5 kids. My sister has 4 kids. That's 9 right there. So, I'm unk now. You can call me Big Unk. I prefer Big Bro, but you can call me Big Unk. It's all good, man. It's all good. I like the phrases. But getting back to it, my whole concept is just to change the whole overseas basketball perspective, the whole lifestyle, the whole change, And this is a part of my wealth building journey is building out this channel. I'm very proud of how far I've come. When you look back to where you started and see how far you've come, you can only be proud of yourself. Because before anybody ever tuned in and I had 1 view, appreciate it. I like you need to be like Desire. You see what she said? She said, "What is your favorite planet?" Your favorite planet is Neptune. You know why? She comes out here with the most outrageous things. And if my favorite planet, I would say my favorite planet would be Jupiter, because I was just watching the movie, a YouTube video on Jupiter not too long ago, and it's just how big it is. But let's get back on topic. This YouTube channel is just a part of my wealth building strategy, because I am building wealth through YouTube. And if you understand the power of building your own YouTube channel and basically creating your own lane. Ooh, I'll take a cool 5. I see, this is what I'm saying. I don't even know how to do that. I don't even understand. I don't even know if I'm eligible enough yet for donations. You know? What up, bro? Cheese! I don't even know if I'm eligible for donations right now. And although I will take it, I'm just so focused on the mission. I'm just so focused on creating good content, creating a great, yeah, I don't. That's what I'm saying. I know to be monetized, you have to have a certain amount of subscribers. 1,000. No, I think they actually changed it to 500 subscribers, and you have to have what the real thing is the watch time hours. What up, Yomi? It's the watch time hours, and that's the part that's kind of tricky. What's been helping me a lot, if you guys are interested in starting your own YouTube channel, and I really think that everybody should start their own YouTube channel. I'm starting one for my daughter. She's 9 years old. I have this channel. I have a theme channel. I told my sister today, she's a therapist. I told my therapist, I told my sister, she's a therapist, you need to get on YouTube. I told my mom, who's been nursing for 20 years, you need to get on YouTube, because it is already changing the world, and most people just come on here and watch it. They don't understand the power of just, creating your own lane. And as a pro basketball player, one day I don't think the ball will ever stop bouncing for me, but professionally wise, it will. You know what I mean? Professionally wise, it will stop. But the lifestyle that I create while doing it, that'll never stop, because that's my choice. You really don't need talent. It's not about talent. You know what I mean? It really isn't about talent. It's just about doing it. That's the whole thing. Just doing it. Are you the type of person that is able to do something, to get something done and stick to it? I said I'm going to go live every single day, and I did that for about 30. I don't even know when I started, but I know when I did, we have not stopped going live. We've been going live every single day. Make it. My daughter is 9 years old, and I've already told her, you need to start making videos. You need to start learning now. You're not going to be on no social media. I'll upload the things for you, and I'll do that, but you need to learn to start editing. You need to start learning how to shoot video. Start now, start today, because that is a big part of your wealth building journey. Not really, bro. It's not. Like, this is a career for me, and this is the thing that you just have to understand. What most people don't, it's not that you don't have time, it's just you don't have the correct time management. Time management is more important than the time that you think that you have. Because if you're able to manage your time, everybody think, oh, I got to do this. You're trying to do a million things at one time. That's why nothing gets done. You have to be very strategic, and you have to plan. That's why most people don't, if you don't take the time to plan, and then you wonder why it don't work out. There is a way to everything. This is one thing everybody must know, and you must always recognize. The universe has a very, very particular way of giving you exactly what you want. It's just depending on how bad you want it and what you are willing to do to obtain that. It will give you the desires of your heart, but it depends on what you're willing to do to earn that. When I think about just life and the universe itself, it's just like this. constantly watching you. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? All the time. Oh, I want a YouTube channel, but I'm not gonna make no videos. I made one video and it didn't go as way. I got no views. Ah, I'm done. I've done this for a year. Ah, I'm done. I'm done. I've done this for 2, 3 years. Ah, I'm done. Universe has no time. It has no concept. It only knows to give you what you want. It just depends on how bad you want it, you know? So your time management is what matters more than anything in getting anything done. Because that's why I speak to a lot of athletes, especially I try to cater to hoopers. I mean, it's like you said, if some people are, it doesn't really matter if you're garbage or not. If people are tuning in, you doing your job. At the end of the day, before anyone ever showed up here, I had 0 views, no viewers, none. If you go back on my videos right now, there's 20 people in the live. Make sure y'all like the live. Make sure y'all share the live. Appreciate y'all on the live. There's 20 people right now. I'm going on 4 years. 4 years. And if you look, I have been posting 2-3 times a week. Long form videos, reels. I have 3,000-4,000 videos. Nobody's here. Doesn't matter. It just depends on how committed you are. It is not because I'm good or not good. It just depends on how consistent you are. Your audience will find you. And I'm sitting here speaking to everyone about that because I didn't give up. I know I know the people who come here to rock with me and rock with the vision that we have going on. And I'm just trying to show them like, look, I'm going through the same thing. Or if you want to take the journey, look what I have to go through to show you that it's normal. It's normal. I don't really know what you mean by control the net. This is the thing. This is like the fad, I would say. This is the concept of what's going on right now. Everybody, we're in the podcast era. As you can see, we're on here right now. You're on the ATP network. Make sure you guys subscribe. Tune in to everything overseas basketball here. I do, and I interview a lot of guys. And it's not even about controlling the narrative, but it's like on this platform, I'm here to give just the real insight, real transparency, because social media has a great way of showing what you don't see when it comes to, for instance, pro basketball. Kyra, what up? They have a real good way of showing you like you said, control the narrative. They want to show you what you want to say, show you what you want to see. But in overseas basketball, perfect example, go look up Terrence Ferguson. He played with Oklahoma City Thunder. Terrence Ferguson. He plays with Oklahoma City Thunder. He played with them for 2-3 years. I remember playing with him on 2K. No diddy. I remember playing with his character on 2K. He's coming to this country right now to play in the league that I'm in on my best friend's team. They are the worst team in the league. They only won 1 game in the entire season. They are terrible or were terrible. But yet, what does a guy like him, what is he doing in this team at this moment? And I told my boy, I say, we got to get him on the podcast just so people can understand that, like, what a person of that level or a person that reached these type of, accomplishments that everybody think is glorified, what they think in their concept of what they're going through, why they're here, what led you here. I'm curious myself, because as hoopers, as people trying to pursue a professional life playing basketball and stuff like that, you always think you make it to the pro level. Everybody, hey, I want to make it as a pro. Overseas is getting glamorized more often now, so not everybody's even talking about NBA like that no more. Everybody's talking about, a lot of people talking about overseas basketball and stuff like that. I'm a big advocate, obviously, so you these stories or these narratives want to be pushed. Appreciate you you subbing, Christian. I really appreciate that. I hope you do be a scientist, Desire. I wish you nothing but the best. But to get to get stories and just a perspective of someone who's been in the NBA and how did you end up here? You know what I mean? We have voices too that just sometimes you just want to be heard. It's therapeutic to just talk about the cutthroat nature of what's going on. Yes, Mello got a podcast. Shout out to Club 520. Them guys are amazing. Who else? Austin Rivers, Lou Will, Shaq. What's the girl name? The one girl who missed all the layups. Angel Reese. You know? Angel Reese. Steve Nash. LeBron. Mike Miller. Everybody has a podcast. Luna. I remember that, Luna. Everybody has a podcast, but they can only speak from one perspective. The NBA perspective. Who's talking about the overseas basketball perspective? The real perspective. Everybody, you just look at, these guys make millions of dollars. They got all these NBA stories. They got all this and that. There are more people. Okay, there's only 400 NBA players at a time. Compared to how many people that play professionally overseas? How many people play professionally overseas? There are hundreds of thousands. Because you got to think about it, the NBA is just one league in the NBA. How many? That's just one country. That's the best. Right? There are so many different, like just South America. You got Argentina, you got Chile, you got Paraguay, you got Panama, you got Uruguay, you got Mexico, you got Dominican Republic, you got Venezuela, you got Cuba, you got Puerto Rico, you got Bahamas. Look at all these countries, Bolivia, Ecuador, all these people playing. These are all professionals in these leagues, and you got local professionals, which means the people from their country, they're playing as well. They want to be heard. You got, like in Argentina, there's 4 or 5 divisions, different levels. In Argentina, there's 24 teams in the first division, 34 teams in the second division. The other ones that I don't even look at because they're really not that important, but there's another division under that has like another 30-something teams in it. Look how many professionals. Look how many professionals there are. Look at what you have to compete with. This life ain't sweet just to get on. People are trying, but it ain't sweet. But the point is, everybody has something to say, you know, and nobody's hearing what we got to say. Nobody's hearing about how, you know, you don't get paid on time. Everybody talk about the payment and stuff like that, and everybody talks about, you know, I got stories for freaking days. Jesus. If I can tell y'all, I thought about if I made an overseas basketball after dark and tell y'all all the secrets, all the crazy things that really happen in overseas basketball, you would be astonished. You would be astonished. If I could get guys on here and actually talk about the crazy things that actually happen in overseas basketball, you would be amazed. You know, because stories from people that you don't know, you know, or you would never think they didn't play in the NBA, or not even say they didn't play in the NBA, but they're not playing in the NBA and they're not a big name that everybody knows and on prime time and they have the money. I'm telling you, I gotta get Terrence Ferguson. Go look him up. He played for the Oklahoma City Thunder, and he's coming to play on the worst team in the league in Uruguay. Oh, brother, you need to get on the pod and we need to chop it up because I need to know what is going on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is my lane and I love it. That's why I'm going on 4 years dolo. Every thumbnail, every reel. Happy New Year to you too. Every reel, every single thing that is done, I'm doing it on my own. Building. I got a movie that's coming out. I shot a movie overseas. I hired some videographers. I still to this day, I have not seen those guys with my movie. You never know what you're getting into. I shot a movie. I'm still waiting on that. I'm gonna put it on this channel. I'm building this channel. I cannot wait for that movie. But until then, back into this content. That's a part of the wealth building journey, because YouTube is a big part of the wealth building journey, because I got time like this, create content for you guys, talk it up, chop it up. Make sure y'all check out the new content I got coming out tomorrow. 12 p.m. tomorrow, January 3rd on Saturday. I appreciate it. Money is all just a mindset. It's a concept. It's you. It's who you are. It's what you do. It's just a byproduct of what you believe in and what you're willing to do. And that's my goal, is to show how to build wealth by changing yourself first. I can't help and speak the passion that comes out of my soul, because it's that's how I feel. All the time about just becoming something greater, sacrificing, letting go of my ego, because the ego is a killer. And this is expressing that to you guys. Find that fire within. Desire. You have to have a burning desire. Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich, chapter 2, desire. You have to have a burning desire. Burning! It has to burn. You have to have the chills over your body. I mean, how else would you make it 4 years? My homeboy been doing this for 8 years. He's just now starting getting paid on YouTube. And he has like probably 180,000 subscribers. And he's maybe getting 300 a month from YouTube. And that's going live all the time. That's just the work that it takes to get in. It's like the whole saying, you work your whole life to become an overnight success. So the people who are here right now, who see me now, didn't realize I've been doing this for 4 years. I got 4,000 videos up. I got over 150 podcast episodes of me interviewing guests, solo videos, solo podcasts. Just work. Just work, you know? I believe in it. I trust it. And then I just work. Just put my head down and work. And I think that's one of the blessings that God gave me, is just the ability to just say, you know what? I'm gonna just work regardless. What else I'm gonna do? What else I'm gonna do? I might as well work. You know what I'm saying? I might as well work. I actually got to go to practice, because we have a late practice today. I actually got to go in about 15 minutes. So appreciate you guys tuning in, tapping in. I do go live every single day. Times are sporadic. I should set a time. If y'all got a good idea, make sure y'all write me what's a good time to go live every single day. It's a little difficult because I be having practice, so I normally try to go after practice around 2 my time, which is 12 your time. However, the goal for this year is live every single day for the entire 2026. We will do it. YouTube is the way this year. This is the year of YouTube. This is the year of YouTube. So you're gonna be seeing a lot more of me. If you haven't been seeing a lot more of me, because I'm always here. If you just not tuning in, make sure you guys tap in. This guy say ain't no gooner. Ain't no gooner masters like me. I don't know what that means, but that made me laugh. Check out the new video that's coming out tomorrow. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, man. Hit the notification bell whenever I go live. That's the best way to be on. Hit the notification bell for when I tune back in and go live. You know what I'm saying? When I go live, I'm going live every single day. Tomorrow, 12 p.m. is a new content. Let me know what y'all think about it. Let me know what y'all think. I'll holler at you guys tomorrow. Remember, greatness is a habit, not a right. Till next time.